Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card, and we have 4 choices. And our reading today has to do with soulmates. Is this your destiny? So, this is for people who've kind of in a relationship, situationship, crush, even. You have sort of feelings for somebody, something is stirring, but you don't know what it is. Is this your soulmate? Is this your destiny? What to make of this situation? All right, it's not going to really be details on them, but you might pick up on who this is through the reading. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 piles, and each pile is just a different Lover's Oracle card. So you can choose from the image, you can choose from the number, even the timestamp. You can choose in any way, but just let your heart be your guide. Oh, let's take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. That wasn't a good breath. Okay, push it all out first. Okay, now take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let your heart be drawn to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Alrighty, and here we have pile 1. So I have a bunch of cards here. Our main card was our romance angels. Let's see what the romance angel has to say. You have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this definitely could be destiny and your soulmate. You have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Your angel answers say, remain positive. Your lover's oracle is also true love. Oh my gosh. This was so crazy when I pre-shuffled. Like, so many synchronicities came out. This love is once in a lifetime. Again, once in a lifetime. Who said it first? Was it Doreen or was it whoever the author is of that one? Josephine Wall is the artist. Let me zoom up a little bit. All right, and we also have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. What a beautiful image. Could get lost in this one. So it's whatever you're going through, they're going to be tough times, but those moments are also healing moments between you. All right. Now let's get our Threads of Fate message. Well, actually, I'm going to wait on this one. I'm going to fill in with a few other cards. So for our romantic fairy, we have you're manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. Again with the true love. So just synchronicities galore here. And your dreams are coming true. You have faith your rainbow will come smiling through. So you're definitely on the right path and right idea about this person you might be thinking of. Or maybe you're not thinking of somebody. Maybe you're just wondering if your soulmate is coming through anytime soon, and somebody is coming through for you. Let's look at your lover's oracle. You have a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's so nice. So there is somebody out there. Maybe you do know somebody. The majority of the collective does know this person. And this is your soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So some of you have manifested your soulmate physically, and some of you are still in the process, but I feel like there is a real soulmate there for you guys. This is the real deal. This is your destiny. And your Threads of Fate card is Take a Risk. All right? So I'm going to read to you from the book about Take a Risk. And Take a Risk is from the fire element. So let's see what it has to say. Risks are personal to each one of us. To some, climbing a mountain doesn't feel risky. To others, having a conversation with a stranger does. What has been calling you that you have been afraid to do? Comfort kills growth. It is important that we regularly do the things that push the envelope, that make us feel nervous, apprehensive, and uneasy, with the exception of physical danger. This card is asking you to take the plunge and do the right thing, or do the thing that intimidates you. Trust that the net will appear after you jump. So in this image, we have the mountain goat, which symbolizes, well, the great feats that the goats can accomplish. When you need any help, tapping into your bravery, think about the mountain goat. There's the stinging nettle too that appears here, which is like, it's the medicine to help you. But finally, the fire agate. That might be a crystal you might like to work with. The fire agate helps us restore our lust for life. It is, so 24 million years ago, this volcanic activity in the now southwest United States led to hot water saturated with volcanic material filling the cracks underground. And if you become worn down and stuck in routine, the fire agate finds cracks and brings new life to them. So call on the fire agate to literally fire yourself up and stimulate your body as you take on any challenges. All right, you guys, it looks like this is the one, and it's time to take a leap of faith, like time to really dive in and go for it. Let's see what your charms have to say. Okay, you have your little familiar kitty. The familiar is making me feel like Halloween time and black cats, and the familiar is, is that companion that's always by your side, that helps you feel brave. Like, I feel like if you don't have a familiar, then you can think about your spirit community team this way. You can think about them as these entities that are always by your side, giving you help and support and courage. Love, smile, China, the lucky frog, kiss. You have also, ooh, wedding bells. Ooh, a motorcycle. Somebody's gonna come whisk you away. The motorcycle kind of gives me, chariot vibes, coming in triumphant to carry you off. So somebody else could be being the brave one here. Maybe you don't have to take the risk, somebody else will. Yeah, the goats are climbing those mountains. And you know how in the Letterman, that mountain came out a lot last night for different sparkles of lights out there. And I feel like it's now, that mountain represents not obstacles, not like this big obstacle you have to get over, or an obstacle you have to go around, or not making a mountain out of a molehill, but actually, yes, climbing it like the brave Capricorn, like the brave goat. And you have the strength. You can do it. Climb every mountain, like the song in The Sound of Music. All right, and then you have the fairy who is whispering messages to you, like beware of those fairies, they have a lot of messages. And then you have the Deathly Hallow symbol. And I feel like that you might like to look into the Deathly Hallows by it's a Harry Potter thing, and it's like a whole side story that's really interesting. It's also very Halloweeny. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna do a Deathly Hallows reading, but it's just really fascinating. And well, death is all about transformation. And this is also kind of like a combination of the Magician and the Death card to me. It's like the tools for protecting yourself. So there's ways to get through these things. You have magic stones, which it's like this card almost. It's showing you all these different things that you can do, like behave like the goat, and carry this crystal with you, and things like that. So it's giving you tools to use to have to be brave. So the Deathly Hallows, the triangle represents the invisibility shield, you know, like the cloak of invisibility. Then the circle represents the sword, the stone, the sorcerer's stone. Yes, sorcerer's stone. And then the sword, whatever name of this sword is called. But anyway, each piece is separate and has its own magic, but together it's even more powerful. So try all these different methods to help you if you're feeling doubt, or if you're feeling scared to make a leap, to trust in it, to take your chances. But I'm just saying, the ultimate message here is that Spirit is catching you. There is the safety net, and they're about ready to catch you any minute. As long as you take that leap, they're behind you always. Always. All right? Okay, well, I'm going to move on to the next. I hope you like that. And if you like it, thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're new. And hello, and thank you for coming back, subscribers. I'm moving on. I think it might be 11:11 until I take it to the editing room, so it might not be that anymore. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So let's go with your romance angels first. So is this your soulmate? What is this, your destiny? Like, whether it's your soulmate or not, are you destined for each other? You have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So one way or another, you need to work on your relationship. You have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Could represent the fact that, maybe some of you are twin flames, or maybe it's just everything has its time and place. Everything is working out at a certain pace. Maybe you're trying to rush it, but there is a divine time here, and it is worth waiting for. All right, let's see what your angel answers say. Trust, okay? Trust in this. So yeah, very important. That's the main message for you here is, have trust. And faith, trust, and pixie dust would be nice. We'll see if that comes out in the charms. Your whispers of love is have faith. Okay, so we got our faith and our trust. Trust your faith in this situation. You may be feeling like right now you're thinking, I know, this is my soul. Yeah, we're destined. Feeling pretty positive, but I just feel like I need a little bit more validation. Well, here's the validation, okay? Let's see what else you have. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So, it's possible that you've been going through some stuff, and then that can put anyone into doubt and wonder, is it worth, keep going with this? Is it worth some of the suffering that maybe you have to go through? Well, it's saying that love endures. It's not always going to be just good times. Sometimes those difficult moments happen too. And I feel like maybe you could have had an argument, and whenever we fight, a lot of times that happens, our doubts creep in, like, I don't even know you anymore. I don't even know if this is the right person or the right one for me, and like, if we can't see eye to eye on this, like, what's going to happen to us, something like that. But I feel like there's something more here. There's more at the core of the issue than meets this surface argument, let's put it that way. So let's see what else we have from our romantic fairy oracle. Lasting love. See, this is your true love, and this is the one that's going to last a lifetime. And you might even get married, or maybe you are married. And then this is benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. I feel like this one comes out often when a couple's been through a rocky phase, or maybe you've had an argument, or had like a little separation period, or a period of misunderstanding, or whatever. So know that these are just, they may feel real and hurtful and deep and big signs. Maybe they feel like red flags. For some of you, they could be actual red flags telling you, but look very closely and carefully at the situation. You know, if you examine it deeply, what is causing you to feel this way and why are you reacting this way? If it's for a very good reason, like your person's abusive or whatever, then definitely check out, you know. If it's something else, if it's something kind of a trigger or something that has to do with yourself, with you, the way you heard something, the way you perceive something, then that's something to look into deeper into your relationship, into yourself. So give the person the benefit of the doubt until you kind of figure out why you respond the way you respond. Okay? All right. And then we have some Lover's Oracles. We have trust. See? Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Very wise words for trust. Oh my God. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your... I was going to say, if this had your dreams come true card, but no. Trust your heart and... Oh, but it has trust again. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So trust your heart and have acceptance. And then this, you know, this... transformation will occur. And then finally we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. All right, so that could be maybe what you've been sort of at odds about, like maybe there's this sense of somebody's being too possessive or something in the situation, trying to, like, I get it, you know, like when you have a partner, there sometimes part of the partnership is like an ego and you're showing off, look, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend or whatever. But this is a situation that goes beyond like having a handsome or beautiful person on your arm that you can show off to people. This is soul stuff, you know, and it goes deeper. So like really look deep into your soul. Okay, so let's see what this Threads of Fate has to say. Trust again. Okay, you guys gotta trust each other. There's a lot of this energy of not being sure. Maybe you're not sure about yourself, so you have to first trust yourself and be sure of yourself so you can trust your person. Don't constantly jump to conclusions about that. What is that for? Where does that come from? Why do you have that, you know? Trust is under the water element and number 82 in the book, and I'm going to read a little bit to you about trust. So here we have trust. This card indicates a time where letting go of your human thinking and having faith will serve you. People can confuse surrender and trust, lumping them into the same idea. However, these are different things and require different parts of us. Surrendering often feels darker and like you're submerged, unable to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Its lesson is teaching in rebirth. The rebirth can only happen when you surrender to winter without expecting spring to come around. It is a lesson in adapting. But trust is more of an intuitive process. There is an element of vision and knowing what is possible, if seeing the potential and trusting that you will get there when you do not know how you will. It is trusting that the universe will provide the resources and illuminate the path if you show up for it. Reflect around your own history. That's what I was just saying. Reflect around your history with trust. Do you have evidence of how trusting can bring about magical solutions? If not, at what point in the process do you give up? All right, well, so one of the symbols here is the moth. Like butterflies, moths begin as caterpillars and through process of chrysalis become their final state. And as you can guess, they carry the spirit of transformation, but they also carry a lot of lunar energy as well. One of the best guesses that science has on why moths are attracted to light is because they use something called transverse orientation to navigate, which means they stay at a fixed angle from the moon to orient themselves. Isn't that cool? So we have come to trust and not question the moon's cycles the same way the caterpillar doesn't question the cocoon. Call on the moth as a teacher of trust. There's also trillium here, and that helps us with the foundation of a relationship. It's a fragile plant, and it takes a long time to heal. So sometimes if you break a trust, then that damage is there, and it takes a little while to heal. And in this case, maybe you're not willing to jump into trust right away, but I feel like some of you just need to know the bigger picture, and you're not allowing your person to explain the bigger picture, or some of you are using this distrust or their actions or whatever to build a wall to your heart because it's so hard to trust. Believe me, I know. But finally the crystal here is the celestite, and you can use the celestite for meditation and healing in your relationship. And sometimes we can get so dragged down that we feel completely alone or that the world is against us. The celestite asks us to remember that we are connected to all life. It helps open up our psychic and intuitive senses so that we can connect more easily to our guides and the universe. When we spend time meeting with spirit, the more we're able to trust that there are things at play that we can't see, then basically it's like the more time you spend with spirit, then you see the things that you couldn't see before. You start to understand that there's more to the situation. Like I'm saying, there's more to it. Okay, we're all humans, and even if you've had your trust broken, maybe it's time to just open your heart again and see for yourself that it's only your ego really that's holding you back in the situation, and using this trust word as a defense mechanism in a way. Maybe it's you or maybe it's your person, but either way, you both can work on this. All right, let's see what the charms have to say. Okay, so you have this interesting partnership of Aladdin and the mermaid, the little mermaid. Look how cute though. So the Aladdin is the masculine in transition, and the little mermaid just needs to speak her voice. And this little mermaid though, she's got it together. She's not giving away her tail. She's going to stay true to herself. And eventually Aladdin this diamond in the rough will turn into his full potential. So they're trusting each other. The mermaid again here just represents deep, beautiful, just a very lovely person. Oh, you got somebody going camping, a family camping. You have a miracle here, nice. You have the number 5, you have an idea, you're sure, you have Italy, you have the key to anything. This is like having the key to car and a house and everything else. So it's just feel like abundance for you, like you have a lot to be grateful for. And the attitude of gratitude can definitely help things along. The 2019 pin makes me think there could have been something in that year that that opened up some kind of portal. Maybe that's when you first met this person, or maybe something significant happened in 2019, or maybe that was when somebody broke your trust and when you started to build up a wall. But just think about it, think about the things that have gone on in the past, and do your best to heal from them, because the past is just a memory. Then you've got the beehive. This means that you can make a home together. And the acorn the pine cone represents that Maybe this fall something's going to happen. You have the pipe, the water pipe, which to me talks about connectivity of, and water connectivity is love and emotions. And then you have the pacifier. I feel like a very relaxed, calm, pacified. You feel like the pacifier sort of makes me think of the Ten of Cups, like the all-encompassing contentment, that feeling like a little baby when they're sucking on the pacifier. They're like, that's better. You know, I feel like something's going to happen like that for you. This feeling of relief and feeling like, oh, okay, now I get it. It's all making sense. Like, I was so upset for nothing. I'm so sorry. And then the healing can begin here. All right, you guys. So yeah, you can make your honeycomb together. A beautiful home that's very sweet. I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. Hello, my returning subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Check out the description box for tons of links and places to find me and things to buy from me. If you like these cards, I made them. You can get them from makeplayingcards.com. Right now, not in my Etsy shop, but I will get some more soon. Anyway, I will see you on the next pile if you watch the other ones. Alright, and here's pile 3. Let's start off with the romance angels. So we have passion. So is this your soulmate? Is this your destiny? I don't know, but there's a lot of passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Maybe this is just saying, don't put labels on it and just enjoy this connection. Let's see what else. Oh, yep, it's your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, let's see what the angel answers say. Romance. Okay, I want y'all to look at this. This image is so funny. Like right here, it doesn't, to me it looks like these, like two, like almost like shrimps, like shrimp, alien shrimp. But then you look really carefully. I'm gonna like zoom in. See if it'll zoom in. So you can see the lady's face. It's right in there. It's a very pretty face. And there's her hair, and then her hands right here. And this is kind of like the heart, and kind of like either caduceus or DNA strand or something like that. But this is their connection. They're very connected, these two beautiful souls. Isn't that nice? And it's a romance too. Like, it's not just a soulmate, like you feel connected with your, you know, dog or your friend. This is a romantic soulmate. Okay, let's see what else. So from the Whispers of Love, we have, yes, romance again. Lavish the ones you love with personal attention and affection. So very nice. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about the labels, but it is a soulmate. And this is your destiny. Yes, it's definitely your destiny. Union of hearts, a love connection that defies explanation, okay? So maybe you're just trying to figure it out for yourself, or you're trying to explain it to yourself, like, what is this? This feels a little bit too good to be true, or like, I feel like you're different from the other two piles where you feel pretty sure, and I almost feel like you're not here. You're just here just because of the pretty thumbnail or something. I don't know, because I think you don't need to, you're not even asking this question. Like, you know this is your soulmate, and you know this is your destiny, this person. So anyway, but I'm going to continue so you can feel validated. All right, let's see. So your romantic fairy says, forever young. So to keep it going, just have this song of youthful playfulness playing in your hearts, and actually feel like you might be connected through music and songs. And we have, yes, again, to validate soulmates, you have found your romantic counterpart. Let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. You have embraced. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And passion and magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present, so enjoy it. You know what I'm thinking? A lot of feminines, or I think it's the feminine out there, often think that when a relationship is physical or has a lot of passion to it, that it can't be a spiritual connection, or there's, you maybe your partner is showing you a lot of love language through the physical touch, and so you're wondering, but you feel the connection and you see it in their eyes and you feel this amazing energy around you, but you keep thinking, if it wasn't a true soulmate relationship, shouldn't it be like a little more spiritual? That might be what's going through your head. And I can't see any fault in this and any reason why you need this reading, but let's just say you've got it all, you lucky person. You've got romance and sex and and good energy and vibes. Let's see what your threads of fate has to say. You've got the Weaver. The Weaver is the best card in all of Threads of Fate, okay? So let's take a look what the Weaver has to say. Okay, let's see if I can get all of these cards in here so you can see them. Okay, so the Weaver is the suit of the ether, which is the highest suit too. I mean, they're all good, but the other ones are basic, like earth, water, fire, and air. But ether is like even more beyond. So if you were wondering if you had a spiritual relationship, wonder no more. You certainly do. You're in the ethers, okay? Something very unique and special about your connection. All right. And with this comes the number, it's the very last one in the second to the last one in the book. It's on page 117. So that's the number that goes with this. And the Weaver is the master of their destiny. This deck, Threads of Fate, is named Threads of Fate because each one of us has thousands of threads that, when combined, weave the fabric of our life. We can braid, nurture, or sever any strand at any time, and in doing so, we are the weaver. So this card suggests and urges you to take inventory of all the threads active within your life at the moment. What needs to happen moving forward? Which ones need to grow stronger? Which ones need to be cut? What actions can you take to tend the threads of your fate? So it's really interesting because I watched different tarot readers, and at one time I haven't watched him very much lately for some reason, but Brandon Tobias, and I was in a live chat, and the ladies and men were talking about cutting cords and things like that, and somebody saying, isn't it bad to cut the cord with your twin flame, because that's kind of like killing yourself, because there's twin flames are connected through a silver thread, silver thread. So I have heard this term only once before with magnetize yourself, the silver thread that connects twin flames together, almost like an umbilical cord connecting them. And that was an inspiration to me to design an image for my next upcoming oracle, Lenormand oracle, of two people connected by this silver thread. And so one of the ladies, so there was this little debate about cutting cords, this and that, and somebody mentioned something that it took me off onto a little exploration of my own. And when I explored, I found another person writing a blog. Is it a blog? Yeah. Writing a blog about cutting cords, and she was also very curious about it, and she sought the help of a shaman, and this shaman was very had a good reputation, so she trusted his advice. And what he was saying is, well, yes, we are connected by a silver thread, but we also have other threads that connect us. We have to other soulmates sometimes, to other, you know, even toxics. Toxics can be soulmates. These are all kind of karmic connections and past life connections, and some of them are not so good, and they could be like, she was describing the color as being either black or gray or like shadowy, more like, to me, I was imaging sort of a dusty kind of thing, or sort of a see-through, like the silver thread to me is like one of those really highly durable cords that cannot be cut, you know, those, that really durable material, woven material, like steel or something, woven steel. But these other threads are just these wispy black cords that they like attach themselves to us, and we sometimes never fully shake them. I've done some rituals and stuff, but there's more out there if you're interested. And that's what this woman did with the shaman. She did a special ritual to clear away these sort of shadowy cords, and then her relationship with her twin flame just really blossomed after that. That main silver thread connection stayed strong. So I feel kind of a message like that for you guys here, a sort of, if you need any help at all in your situation or your relationship, although it looks really good, like you have it all, if there is a final step for you, it would be clearing away the shadow cords. Okay, so let's see what your charms have to say. All right, the beast almost jumped in there with Belle. He's like, you got this. So anyway, unconditional love is what Belle means. And we have the pig of optimism. You have you got Sebastian saying, kiss the girl already. You have the honeycomb of sweet homes and making a sweet home. You have the number 27. I think I'm going to sit down and do the rest of this. So here, the rooster represents, you know, like a wake-up call, or, you know, it could also be the divine masculine. It could represent somebody's Chinese zodiac sign, but it has sort of this bold cockiness. Very interesting, and very different from this sweet, deep, romantic, beautiful nature of the feminine here. So they're a beautiful counterpart to each other. We have here we have a musician, maybe a rock star with a guitar. We have a football player too. So the masculine could be quite burly, very, very like the epitome of masculinity. You know, when you think of masculine, the masculine here is that. There you go. You got the unicorn is the divine masculine. So very strong in their essence. There's a lot of music here. There's the letter R for anybody. And the rocking horse. You also have guardian angels around you. And Saint Anne. Saint Anne is Jesus's grandmother, so that represents Christ consciousness. So there could be like some people here, you and or your partner, who are not maybe 100% into this subject matter, although you might like it just for funsies, but you may be more into Christianity or into the traditional types of following your faith, you know, but that's completely fine. Here we have the ruler. So there could be this strong, back to the masculine again, somebody who's sort of a boss, or who wants, but I also hear the golden rule. The golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So there's this really beautiful balance between each other, treating each other very respectfully, and a very beautiful connection with God, actually. Very beautiful Christ consciousness here with a lot of unconditional love and depth and beauty and self-assuredness. Get up early, you guys, and don't sleep past the alarm clock. Yeah, somebody a rock star here or a football player. And something might be happening. At the end of the month, we have Mercury going into retrograde on the 27th. So be aware, even a strong, beautiful connection like you guys have can, have communication issues during retrograde. So just be aware of that. But otherwise, I think definitely your destiny here. So hope you like that. Thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. If you're a returning subscriber, hello. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. So check out the description box for all these links where you can find me. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next. Alrighty, last but not least, we have pile number 4. Oh! Oh! So we're gonna go with the romance angels first. And you have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. In a general sense, well, we kind of all know what that means. If you feel like you're being stuck, then maybe you've created this cage yourself, and you have control whether you want to stay in it or not. You have the control to get out if you want. You know that. So let's keep looking. So we have a new love coming through. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, it's like, could be you're in a situation that is not your not your ideal, your destined soulmate. This could be a soulmate of some sort, but maybe it's not the one you're destined to be with long term. Maybe a new person is, or a different person, but there is a different person here that could be the true soulmate, could be your heart's true longing. Let's see what the angel answers have to say. Peaceful resolution. So just by saying peaceful resolution, it feels like there is a dilemma here. So I feel like the dilemma could be two people, but I don't want to say that unless I know for sure. But definitely, if there is a dilemma or a choice, there will be a peaceful resolution to the situation. Let's see what your Whispers of Love has to say. You have, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So maybe one soulmate is love, but maybe it feels different. Like this soulmate maybe feels, one soulmate feels like love, but not like this, I don't know, this changing, this kind of amazing feeling that you felt. Let's see what else. You have, again, new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. Okay. So this other love is going to grow you spiritually. It's okay to be in a relationship that feels comfortable and loving, but when you seek spiritual growth, sometimes spirit sends you a catalyst to get you there, to your next level. So let's see what your romantic fairy have to say. You have guided steps to a great love. Great love is coming through. Follow the path of ascension. So there is an ascension here, something else happening. Sorry, I'm like losing my breath here. Yeah, okay, so this isn't just a soulmate. This is your twin flame that we're dealing with. And so maybe you do have a soulmate, but your new person or your other person is a twin flame. And the union is about to happen, heart, body, mind, and soul. So there could be some kind of, issue with that, but there'll be a peaceful resolution. The fact that you haven't taken a chance on it yet means there could be some resistance maybe, or your person's resisting, but anyway, this is definitely your destiny, because twin flames innately are destined to be together. All right, let's see what your lover's oracle has to say. Freedom, just like free yourself. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. All right. Well, let's just, I don't know where to put these things so you can read everything. And we have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. I feel like this feels very adventurous. And there's so much new here happening. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So, yep, something new is coming in. Something more than what you've been involved in already. Even if it felt somewhat comfortable, I feel like, though, you wouldn't be involved, you wouldn't be thinking, or this twin flame wouldn't be showing up unless you were calling in your twin flame. Because if you're completely fine in the soulmate situation or relationship, you wouldn't need more, but there is a part of you that wanted to ascend, wanted to go up, and so in comes the twin flame. There you go. Your passion ignites, and that's the other thing. The twin flame is so passionate and so different in the way it feels. That energy it's out the roof, you know. It's more incredible than anything you've ever felt with before, you know, and to just, you can't just dismiss it as if it's nothing. I feel like you definitely have to see this through, but don't worry, Spirit is here for you. A peaceful resolution is coming through for you, and this is, for most of you, it's going to be just letting it naturally evolve. There's not a whole lot you can do except everything that we already went through. Basically, piles 1 through 3 is what you can do to help you in this situation, okay? So let's see what your threads of fate message is. You have fate. All right. So fate is just fate, you know. Fate is from the ether suit of this deck. We have all the elements: earth, water, fire, and air, and ether. So fate is saying, this card is a reminder that you create your fate. While some lessons and experiences are inescapable, we have free will and choices within life we are given. This does not always equal fairness, as we do not all start life from the same footing. Nonetheless, each choice we make matters. From this place, we can approach the creation of our life in an empowered way. This deck was inspired by the Norns, the 3 mythical figures that rule the destiny of humans within Norse mythology. It's one of my favorite. I really got into that when I lived as a shield maiden in another world, but I really got into the Norse mythology, and it's pretty cool. The name Norn derives from the word meaning to twine. Ooh, okay, so this goes back to what I was saying in pile 3. So I definitely think you should at least watch pile 3, if not 1, 2, and 3. So to twine refers to how they weave the threads of fate. Fate is seen as a malleable thing with some fixed aspects. This card's partner is the weaver. Okay, so definitely watch pile 3. The weaver asks you to tend to the threads. This card asks you to get clear on the fate you are weaving. This card is big picture and all about vision. What are you working towards? What are you saying no to? When we say no, we are saying no to all the experiences that would unfold in the aftermath. Both the yes and the no is powerful when we are creating our reality. All right, so think about that deeply. I don't even know what else to say about that. But I know a lot of people, to be on the safe side, don't ever get out of this situation. They say no. I actually said no once myself. I said, God, please, 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 please don't send me my twin flame. Don't send me my soul. Actually, I didn't even know about twin flames back then. I said, don't send me my soulmate. And I was involved. I mean, I was married, okay. I was married, and I wanted to grow old with my ex-husband. I wanted, like the typical surface happiness that everybody dreams of. And that, at least that's what I thought I wanted. And I kept saying, no, 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 please, please, please. I just felt it coming because I knew I was drawing it in, and I kept saying, no, 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 no. I had been drawing it in since I was a little girl. I believed in this counterpart out there, this perfect match to my soul. But when I wanted to have kids so bad, I decided, that's a choice as well. But then it came to a time where I felt something shift. I felt a shift. And so I remember saying no. And it didn't do me any good because the universe shook me up. Like I had tower moments after tower moments to get me out of my rut, and things did change, and for the better, so much better. But I think, so many of us stay here because we think saying no will protect us and keep us safe in our little corner, or little corral or whatever. But there is so much more, there's so much more out there if you say yes. Yes. Okay, let's see what your charms have to say then. So you say yes to your destiny. All right, kisses coming through again, and some kiss songs like I was made for loving you, baby, you were made for loving me. Ooh, and we have the Kundalini snake. Kundalini's rising. Oh my gosh, if I wasn't sweating so bad, I would do a little belly dancing after this. But anyway, yes, so chakras aligning, Kundalini's rising. Something could be happening in the winter. We got a lot of joy here, but I feel like any season is a joyful time for you guys. You have the camera, which also to me makes me think of cell phones, so could be a lot of like looking at each other's pictures here, or maybe eventually selfies with each other. Ooh, you got 22, maybe in 2022. Or what is today? Okay, yeah, we've got a couple of days, so maybe the 22nd coming up, something will happen. Something new. We have the stork. So talking about new things. Some of you could be, with child or fertile or baby coming along the way, but I feel like this is a very bigger, broader message about new things, new beginnings. And then we have faith, trust, and pixie dust, you guys. One of the piles had faith and trust, but we were waiting for the pixie dust, and here we go. We've got it now. The faith, trust, and pixie dust. It's like you've achieved you've mastered it. You're here at last. You're going to have your union because you've mastered this letting go of the how and not trying to control everything and just surrendering to that. Surrender is a lot harder than trust, but once you let go and you let the universe take over, then they will give you so many gifts. So we have Florida here. What was I thinking? Florida came out once before and I threw it in the bucket because Florida was making me mad. But now that I think about it, there's some Florida reason why I like Florida. I don't know, but I feel like, okay, so maybe it's because it's on a coast. Maybe because it's also near the Gulf. On one side of it is the Gulf. But anyway, it's got a lot of water around it. There's some Florida connection. Could also be about retirement too. You have fearless. Oh, I know why I like Florida. Because a lot of my beautiful, I know why I like, you guys, blessings to anybody who's watching this right now who has ordered from my Etsy shop. I've been getting a lot of Florida orders, so God bless you. Thank you so much for your interest. All right, and then we got music here. We have shells. You know, I was gonna take a trip to Florida Beach because I've been wanting to see Destined, Florida, and I didn't do it yet. Well, there's still time. I know it won't be fall until, I don't know, maybe December. But I'm glad I hesitated because things got kind of hairy in Florida. But yeah, I think there could be some kind of maybe signs out. And you know, when you get signs from the universe, a lot of the times it comes in a natural form, like a shell or a leaf or dragonflies or something like that. There's some kind of message there. So look for the signs. You have a fearless love, so be fearless. And here's Olaf with winter again and snowman. And more shells. Definitely go to the beach, you guys. I almost went to the beach today. I don't know if there's still enough time after this. Probably not. But anyway, I'm going to have a nice beach day for myself. And then Olaf also represents coolness, and sometimes things can be temporary, you know, like snowmen melt, but you can build another one again, you know. Like there's always new chances, new beginnings, new ways to make something happen. So trust. See, you have the peaceful resolution. I feel you're going to find the missing cog. Like the missing cog to a mechanism, you know, that it's all run by mechanisms, and and if you have a missing piece, then that mechanism stops. But maybe you find that solution, the resolution, you find that missing piece to make things run again, to make it work. There is an answer out there for you. And with the flower, it's like blossoming, and gifts and kisses, more kisses. We got kisses and faith and trust, and you guys are gonna achieve union. I just can feel it. I can feel it. So good luck to all of you out there. Speaking of twin flames, a very next thing that I'm gonna put out for all of you, whether you're twin flame or not, you might like it. It is and just so you know, twin flames are soulmates, or they're pretty much soul twins, basically. Or I don't even know if they're twins. Same souls, like same souls, twin bodies is what it is, really. So, but you can call yourselves soulmates as well if you want to. And then soulmates are not necessarily twin flames, of course, we should know that. But next thing coming up is zodiac readings. Each sign, what your twin flame relationship is going to be happening, what is going to happen in your relationship next month in October. So it's a monthly reading that I've been doing, and I'm about to start October's pretty soon, starting with Aries. I just decided, you know, I'm just going to do it that way from now on. I might change it up one of these days, but at least for the rest of this year, I'm going to start with Aries again and go through all the signs and use my special twin flame spread so you can have a clue on what's going to happen next for you guys. All right, twin flames, well, I'll be seeing you around. I hope you like it. Thumbs up if you like it. Feel free to comment below. Hello, my subscribers, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you. Check out the description box for all the links where you can find me and purchase different things. Like you can buy these cards, like a lot of my Floridians have bought. There's you can get actually there's only a few cards right now in my Etsy shop. I have to restock it, but if you'd like to go to the Make Playing Cards site, check out the description box. I have my link in there where you can find all my goodies. Before I go, I'm going to shout out my members. If you're interested in becoming a member and getting monthly readings and other perks like badges and emojis that you can have by your name, comment below if you have a badge or some kind of badge by your name so you show off your membership. Anyway, my platinum pixies are Lupe C, Claudia Lane, and Claire. My golden fairies are Leo Sunchild, Ash, my twin flames, Luisa Silva, Full of Faithers, Wolfie, Wesley, Domini, Sunny King, Anastasia, and Wild Owl Rose, my Sparkles of Light, Kim Caliph, AA, Sachi, Patricia, JR, Valeska, Jaden, Chrissy, Jessica D, Jessica Johnson, Mona, Mystic Mountain Dance, and Brian. And my patrons are Sylvie, Trini, and Melanie. Go check out my Patreon page if you want to become a patron over on my Patreon page. I would love to have you over there as well. The tiers are very similar, but they go up a little bit higher in case you want to be, you know, a high roller or whatever, and really help me out. I'm trying to save up money so I can get some digital art tools, because I post a lot of my work, but I could take it to the next level if I had just the right tools. I'm just using all these kind of like makeshift ways to get the same effect, and you know, turning out okay, and I'm happy with it, but I really want to take my artwork to the next level. So if you want to support me, I would really love it if you either any way you want to support me. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for just being here. You don't have to give me any money or any kind of attention or anything else. Just you being here makes my day. So thank you so much. And faith, trust, and pixie dust.